Hi everyone, week 8 of Ask Lampard. First question this week, Tom Driscoll. Favourite away ground in England? Tough question because I think there's such a great atmosphere in so many away grounds that I've played at for Chelsea and then Man City particularly. But I think going back to my Chelsea days, I would have to say Tottenham. White Hart Lane, for one because we beat them there so much in my period there, which was always great for us. I think it was always competitive games, but we did have a lot of success there. And for two, the atmosphere, I think it was very hostile, in a good way, you know, for Tottenham fans to get behind their team, but it was a very big rivalry between ourselves and Tottenham at the time, and I really enjoyed going to play there. Next one from L. Skittrell. How did you propose to your wife, Christine? I proposed actually in Los Angeles. It was actually in Santa Monica on the beach. There's a beautiful hotel there. Took her for lunch, plucked up the courage, had the ring hidden in my trouser pocket, a couple of glasses of wine for confidence, and then proposed over a lovely lunch. And then we spent the afternoon on the beach, very excited about the whole thing, and it went as well as it could have done. So yeah, very, very nice memory. Angela Perner. Hi, we love your Poochie. What breed is she and why did you name her Minnie? Thanks very much for the question. We love her too actually. She's a Havanese puppy. She's now 9 months old. And the name Minnie was actually, she was named that by my daughter. We went to see her as a very small puppy. Minnie obviously being small, also a nice name, and it stuck and it actually really suits her. So yeah, that's that one. Aaron Hurst, how do you pass your time in New York on your days off? A variety of things really. I think it's the beauty of New York is how diverse it is, how many things there are to do, whether you stay in the city. I think I might have said before, I love walking around, I love eating out, I love trying new restaurants and Central Park and, you know, visiting the different parks that they had throughout the city. So I'd either maybe go for long walks depending on the time of year and obviously the weather, and occasionally we'll take a car and go out of town. I think if we have a day or two off, which we occasionally get, I'd like to drive out to Long Island, maybe visit the Hamptons, go upstate. Particularly at this time of year, I think upstate's beautiful with the change in the leaves and the weather. So yeah, I'm very fortunate there's so many things to do that there's always something you can find that's enjoyable. This one is difficult to pronounce. Anubhav Siddharth. Okay, sorry about that. What is the funniest thing you have witnessed in a football field? I've been around a long time, so some things might slip my mind. One thing that I do remember, which I always found, well, not funny, it was funny in the team way, was the first year we won the league at Chelsea, and we'd won it clearly by the last game of the season. Claude Makélélé had hardly had a shot or goal all year, so we gave him the chance to take a penalty, and it was obviously a big build-up to it, all waiting for him to score, and he actually missed it, but then put in the rebound. And I don't know, it doesn't sound like it wasn't like a really comical moment, but behind the scenes and as a team, we were so desperate for him to get that goal, and it was just funny the way he ended up scoring it off the rebound, and we all celebrated in the corner. Balo and Lutino. What was your experience like going on loan to Swansea in England's third tier of football? A great experience. I have to say it was very mixed at the time, and it was like a culture shock for me. I think I finally realised I was being very pampered at West Ham as a youth team player, and it wasn't even as pampered as these days, but Swansea was a different level, and I was thrown into a dressing room full of grown-ups, of adults, into a league that was very physical, very direct, and there was a real necessity to try and win games. We were near the bottom of the league, so there was all of a sudden a lot of responsibility that I felt, and it made me grow up really quickly. We trained, seemed to be raining every day, we had to clean our own kit. All things that I found not difficult, but were different to what I've been used to, and they certainly made me grow up. And I've always followed Swansea because of that time. I found the fans great, people there very friendly, and my time there really made me grow up as a player, and was probably a big part in the process of me getting towards the first team at that point. There we go, that's it for the week. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next week. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube to make sure you never miss an episode of Ask Lampard.